We didn't give anybody an opportunity.
I just sent a thing on Facebook. Hello.
Hi, everyone. This is Home Night with Love by Loretta and Blaine. I'm Loretta.
I'm Blaine.
Let's see who comes in to join us. This was like spur of the moment.
Yes.
So we sent out a notice just a minute ago.
Spur of the moment.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Somebody's in there.
Anybody.
2 people. Let's see who's in there.
Kathleen Champ. Hey.
Hey! Haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing well.
And Katie. Hello, Katie.
Hey, Katie. I can't see your comments from across the room, so Blaine may have to.
And Thunder Above Creations.
Hello. Come on in. Let's see if anybody else joins us.
Anybody. Come on. Crafty Cribble. Gina. Melissa.
Hi.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, y'all come on in. I know it's late at night, but Blaine had this brilliant idea.
Okay, Katie.
We can call it brilliant, but
I am brilliant.
She's brilliant. She is.
Brilliant.
For personal reasons, I need to clean out some things that I have. I had a tote full of beautiful items that I made when I first started crocheting, and I need to get them out of here.
Yeah.
So, as y'all know, I've had a bunch of health problems recently, and the traveling is the big issue. And I sold off a lot of my yarn to help, and I've got to get those packages mailed out. But also, I have finished objects that, if anybody's interested in, they I have them now, and I will put them in flat rate boxes. If anybody on here wants to buy them, you will have to pay the shipping on it, because I cannot do the shipping. But I will put them in the smallest box available for the item. So if anybody is not interested in that, I don't know if you want to stay up for this. We're not going to be long, but any of you that want to stay, I appreciate it. And any of you that want to tell somebody else about it to watch the replay, I can be found on Facebook.
Hello,
under Loretta Underwood, or you can reach Blaine Baldwin. Private messaging would be better, and it's going to be a first come first serve. Blaine's got a pad here of descriptions, and we'll write down if anybody wants anything. We usually we don't ask for anything except prayer, but this is a time where things are difficult for everybody, and right now we are going through difficult times. And like I said, we're not asking for anything, but if anybody's interested, I need to get these items gone. And we have traveling that is up and coming for my health and for Jordan's health. So right now she's in a tight spot, and the traveling is about to stop so we can get back on track. So here we go. You'll have to read me their comments if they want to speak to me. I'd love to speak to them, but I can't see it from that far away.
So far, everybody saying hello.
Hello, everyone. I thank you for coming in here. I have this virus Lapgan, which is a pretty good size. And I'm sorry my camera doesn't show up really, really great, but it's in the Karen Chunky Cakes in the color pistachio.
Pretty greens.
It's heavy, too.
Yeah, it's a heavy, thick, chunky made.
It's very heavy, and it's very warm. Now, these prices are not going to be expensive, but they're going to be fair. And this one, I'm asking $50. This is the most expensive item. Oh, I'm trying to struggle to hold it up. That I have right now. Plus the shipping. Now, this will probably...
Thank you, Melissa. We appreciate the prayers.
I don't know if we'll be able to get this in a medium-sized flat rate
like
or a large. But Blaine will put them, like I said, in the smallest box available. I'm going to start with the big stuff and work my way down, y'all. Because not everything is going to be that high. But Just depends on the size and everything and how much work went into it. This one is the granny stitch, but it is in a
Granny rectangle.
So here we go. It's like a turquoise, and then it is some variegation.
Hey,
Has
Diana.
brown, that's and a tan, and like a cream and a teal, and then of course the turquoise with it. This one is 40. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask. Blaine's monitoring that.
Hey, Teresa.
How much is this one? This one is brown, but it has I don't remember the name of the colorway, but it is like white with flecks, like brown flecks and black flecks.
Thank you, Melissa.
So it looks really good with the brown. And this one is
square.
25.
Yep.
That's a pretty good size. That might fit in a medium.
Yeah,
For some of them, it might
probably
be cheaper to just not use
Okay.
flat rate and to just go ahead and weigh them. Now, these are things that I had forgot that I had, y'all. Blaine found the tote, and there were things that these are things that I done when I right before I came on YouTube, not when I first started crocheting, but right before starting the channel. I have this little hat that is like mint. It's like mint green. And I have the 5-point star, which is in the mint, yellow, and white sweet rolls that have long since been discontinued. I only have 2 items that contain wool. The rest of them are acrylic. What is this one, Blaine?
That one is $25 for the set.
If anybody knows anybody that's having a baby or has a baby, that's a great little set right there. Okay. This is Scarpy yarn. It does have 22% wool in it. And how much is this one, Blaine?
The short one is $6.
Charlie, I'm having a clean out. This is finished objects that you know that I donate everywhere, just about here. But this is like stuff that I forgot that I even had in a tote, and Blaine brought it to my attention. Let's see. The shawl is, I believe it's landscapes.
Yes. Very soft and silky, but thick.
Yep, this is the right time of the year. Now this is
15.
It's not really small, but my shoulders are too wide, but it's a very nice one. And this one is, can you show the colors, Blaine? It is like gold, turquoise. It's got some olive green.
All right, it's the phone real quick.
Come on. She had to get the phone. It's obviously one of my other girls. The reason I'm doing this, y'all, is personal medical reasons. Y'all know, some of y'all know what's been going on with my medical and with Jordan's medical. And it's just really hard with the traveling and all. I know that y'all are having issues too. It's life. Everybody has life happening, and it's happening really hard. So Blaine will be right back. But this is a pair of house boots that Blaine had made. This is her first pair that she made. Now, these fit a woman with about a 7 to an 8. And they are, it's kind of turquoisey, but it's dark. And then a beautiful variegated of light blue, gray, and purple.
Sorry, I'm back. Had a phone call.
How much are the house boots?
Those are $20. Because they have double soles on the bottom.
Right, I forgot about that. She made double soles on the
So
bottom.
it has the sole on the bottom that you're actually walking over the floor.
These
and
were
inside,
actually a special order, and the person did not get them.
it has an extra sole on the inside to make it more cushioned.
That's how we know the size exactly is they were was this her first pair?
No, that was the second pair of maybe.
Second pair. But like I said, I got them backwards.
It fell through.
Yeah, it fell through on delivery, so she has these.
What infinity? Have you shown the infinity scarves yet?
No, I have some right here on my lap. Y'all want to see the infinity scarves next, or the loveys, or the hats?
Oh,
Bless you.
Sorry.
Okay. This one, I just put the colors together. It is like fall colors. I do not remember the name of the yarn. You can bring this down and you can cuff it. I actually made it to cuff it. And it fits me. So I'm not going to put it on, but it does really well. So somebody has a big head like mine. And then I have this really long, it matches the hat, but it's
excuse me, sorry y'all. It has pretty tassels on the end.
Got the tassels on it in the variegated.
Thank you,
like,
Teresa.
I think
Thank
it's
you, Diana.
harvest. I think it's harvest color.
I think the dust from the yarn is.
And this
dust,
one,
but, you know, the fiber is flying up in my
this
face.
one's really long, so you can wrap it around your neck several times.
Yeah.
And the hat to match. How much is that one, Blaine?
$20 for the set.
If anybody wants to purchase this and they want to purchase more than one item, I'd be happy to give them a discount for buying more than one item. All right. The infinity scarves.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Now, some of these, y'all, this one is when I first started learning. So, well, this is a new stitch, and I didn't. Y'all, this was one of my first infinity scarves when I didn't know how to whip stitch yet. Let me see if I can hold it. This is out of Sweet Roll.
Excuse me.
It's purple, gray, and white. I don't remember the name of it.
The Scarfy's little scarf. How many skeins did you use for the yellow?
One.
One skein.
That's one.
2 non-yarn snobs was asking.
Mm-hmm.
It's one skein.
I love this. And Blaine has one just like this that I made for her, purple, gray, and white. But I'm going to show you. And I'm not ashamed of this, y'all, because I was learning.
Fibers get to me.
You can see where I put it together there. There's a purple line there. And I'm not ashamed of that because you can still hide that in your neck.
Yeah, it's a seam.
This is one of my earlier times of crocheting. So I have this one.
Thank y'all for the.
I have 4.
Bless you. I think I do, Kathleen. I got yarn stuck up in my nose, and it's making my nose itch.
This one is also out of Sweet Roll, and it is blue, lime green. It's not showing up true, but that is lime green and white. That's an infinity. And each one of these is one Sweet Roll each. Both of those are the same pattern. This is a different pattern right here. Y'all don't ask me the patterns because it's been a long time. These were made in probably 2016 or 17, and they've been put up. And see, this is where the others did the striping. This one did the block effect, and it's the same blue, lime green, and white. But it is, since it's a different pattern, it came out different than the stripes. Okay. This is one of my favorites. I wanted to keep it for myself, but I have several scarves, and there's just no way that I will wear them enough to have as many. This is one of my favorites. This one does contain a little bit of wool because it's a carrot cake. This was my very first carrot cake. This is like This, it looks kind of white, but it has a very light green tint if you see it up close. This is a light, I wouldn't call it lime green. It's a lighter green. Then it, gets a little bit
There you
darker.
go. Just a second. Go back out
And
there.
then a little bit darker. So you have, it only had that one match of the white, but it has 4 colors. Infinity.
And all of those are 15 each.
All of these are 15.
Okay, I need you to read the comments for a minute. I'm going to be right back.
Is this Anna or Sabrina? I thought about that, Kathleen. I probably am, but Blaine wanted to get on here and just show y'all what we're doing and what we've got. 2 9-yard snob said, okay, you are underselling. Scarfie is $10 a skein and I want it. Anna, private message me and we'll talk about the Scarfie yarn. Thanks, Kathleen. That is a good idea. And I actually started writing out the post and then Blaine was like, let's try this and see if anybody's interested. So that's what we're doing. And then I will post them online, but I wanted to give y'all first option if y'all want any of it because I love y'all and I love these items and see if y'all wanted any of them. How much is the
unicorn?
We went through it and we wrote down what we thought was fair.
10.
Without going overboard because to be honest, we really need the help. So I am selling them what people would call under the price. If you went to like a flea market or a craft show, some of them might get more money.
I love you too.
But this is now my white ribbon is showing right here where I tied. Okay, you got that unicorn tied on there because you would need to take the unicorn off to wash it. But let me see if I can hold it up here right so you can actually see the whole thing. It is
a little girl's
scarf.
Can you hold it closer?
Yeah, can you hold it closer? And it does have tassels on it. Blaine's going to show that to you. Hey, Rosalie. I saw where you got to, I saw Trump Grammy said y'all got to meet up. I'm so jealous because
sorry, I'd
love to meet any of y'all. We've met Cindy Suttles from Cindy Hart's Crochet and in person, and I think that's the only one.
I think so.
I bet you did have a good time.
Love Mama Bear.
Okay. Now I have Loveys that I have some large. I have 3 large and the rest of them are smaller and they're characters. This is unicorn. And they're different shapes.
Yeah. The large ones are 15.
I have unicorn. And it's got the tie. It's got the ribbon so you can take the unicorn or whatever animal you get off there. The unicorn head is kind of heavy. So I'm kind of disappointed in that. It's flat. See how flat it is? It's kind of heavy, but still, like my grandson is 5 months old and he loves to grip like this. And with the granny stitch, I find that you don't let their fingers don't get corded off and cut their circulation off because they've got the bigger holes to grab it with. So if they get their fingers or toes in it, chances are they're not going to have issues. Have a panda.
Panda's so cute.
And that's a black and white and gray. And of course, all these have the tie on. So they're removable. And if you want to remove these, you could remove them and put them on a hat.
Yeah.
For to have a matching.
Hi, Kathy.
You don't have one character, but you could put it on a hat where you have a lovey, but then have the character on the hat. Which I do have a couple of hats with characters on them. And this is the last large one, and it is blue, green, and yellow.
It's a frog.
And it's a froggy.
Cute little froggy.
How much are the large, Blaine?
15.
15. All right, here we go with the small ones.
Small ones are 10.
I love this because this is like it's very silky on the yellow and the variegated, and then the tan is it's not really fuzzy.
It's almost like fur.
Yeah, it's almost like little miniature
It's
fur,
really
but
soft.
Yeah, it's very soft.
Feels like a plush animal.
So this one is silky and plush at the same time.
It's a giraffe.
Giraffe. Y'all have to excuse my stuff up here. Those this box is not baby wipes. They're baby wipes, but that's got other stuff in it. I've got all kind of containers like for my hooks. And this is a star shaped, a 5-point star
with a giraffe.
Now these items are not blocked. If you want them to lay down and all, you can block them, but they're not blocked. They have been packed up in a tote. And I usually put dryer sheets in all my totes to keep them fresh. It's a giraffe. This one, 5-point star. I didn't color control these. I just went with the flow of what they were.
And it's got that same fuzzy feel.
That brown is the same fuzzy feel, and it is a fox. It is different shades of turquoise. And then the last one is the smallest, and the black on it has got that furry feel like the tan on the others. Looks like a large dishcloth, but I mean it's a beautiful, soft little lovey for babies. And it is the penguin.
He's got little earmuffs and a scarf. He's so cute.
Yep.
Yarn It Out. No, we're not always on here this time of night. This is the first time we've done a live together in a while. I think Mom did a live the other day that I wasn't in because I wasn't here. But we never have a set time of when we do it. It's just kind of random.
Okay. The little hats.
Yep. The children's hats are with the animal is $6. Without the animal, with the pom pom is $5.
This is my own little. I'm not gonna say pattern. I made up my stitches as I went, and I just let the color flow as it wanted to out of the cupcake yarn, and you can see different. Well, it's indented right there where I'm holding it, but you can see that I did different stitches. I don't know what to call this, so I call it the flat bobble. Let me see, right there. I call it the flat bobble because I don't know what to call it. So this one, I believe I did what I call the flat bobble, and then looks like I did. Is that half double?
Those doubles.
And doubles, and then I done some singles. So I just made up my stitch as I went.
Katie said it's a cluster stitch.
A cluster stitch?
Yeah.
Looks like a flat bobble. But anyway, you can see where it comes on my hand, so it would fit probably 12 to 18 months for this one. And then same as this one, about 12 to 18 months. But this one's all done in double crochet and single crochet at the bottom. And it has the giraffe. So this one would fit a small child and match a lovey. And it's got that furry feel on that tan, and then the rest of it feels kind of like silk. All acrylic, so you don't have to worry about your baby or grandbabies or anything having allergies. And then this one will fit my granddaughter Mia, which is 4 years old. So it's a giraffe.
Yep.
And of course Mia wants everything that we make that's close to her size.
Of course.
Is that all that's next to you, Blaine?
Yes, I just got those over there next to you.
And Blaine has one of these actually that she loves, the
I
messy
love
pom pom. When we saw who was it? Debbie the Canadian Crotcheter doing the messy, where it just kind of, and this was in a sweet roll. I believe it was grape pop. I'm not sure. It's been a long time ago, and I'm not sure you can get this anymore. That's just all purples. Camera's not showing up correctly, but it's all purple. This is like almost a royal purple, a medium purple, and then it goes back into
like a grape.
Yeah, more like a grape jam.
That one is $5.
Then we have, this was funny, Blaine tried this on y'all because you know how she likes trying on hats. This is a large man's hat. Look where it goes on my hand. And this will fit my son, one of my son-in-laws. So that's a large man's. And of course, if a man doesn't want a pom-pom, you can take it off because, yeah, that one's it's got a string tied in there.
That one is $7.50.
And then we'll have the 3 women's that will fit Blaine and me both.
These are made chunky yarn.
Yep.
So
these are in the chunky cupcake.
And these are $7.50 because they're chunkier hats.
And I don't know if you can see, but it's orange, fades into like a salmon color, then like a fuchsia, then like a grape, then right here under there, that's like gold.
And then back to orange.
And then it goes back to the orange. And then the very tip of the brim is like the salmon color. And it's got that pom-pom right there is very close to what it is in person.
Just a second.
Very close. And it's the faux fur. It's very soft. 2 more things, y'all. This is a chunky. Starts out orange here. Hang on, Jordan. Then there was like almost burgundy there, blue, white, and of course it has like, it looks like flecks, but it's not flecks. It's actually where they deliberately blended the colors.
Yeah.
So that's your yellow, and then it goes back to orange on the single crochet on the brim. Same color pom pom that this has.
It's like a bright,
but different color hat.
It doesn't look as bright on there because of the light, but it's a bright pink.
Last one.
This was like red, and then like a navy, then a brighter blue, a gray, and like a kind of a baby blue, and then back to red. It's got the baby blue pom pom.
Now you can roll this down, but I made it long enough that roll this up.
Yeah.
So that's what we got, folks, for right now. And I may be selling off some more of my yarn. I just need to get in there and finish unpacking and get it out and see what all I have left. I hate to sell it off, but right now that's just the way it is. And I'm gonna post it on Facebook. I'm gonna post it on Marketplace where for local people too to see it. And I'm sorry about anybody that lives far away. If they want it, they'll have to pay shipping, and anybody that's local can meet us local. If we have to travel a little distance, of course, they will have to, instead of having shipping, they will have to help on the
gas,
the gas to get it to them. But that's what we have right now. And like I said, I am going to be selling off some of my yarn too. If I can't sell these items, I'm going to have to sell off some more yarn. But That's life. I'm not disappointed or upset about it. Just life is happening in a very big way right now, and important things have to be done, doctor's appointments and all.
There'll always be more.
For us to get this straight, there'll always be more yarn, and there will always be more time for a while to
She said,
continue to crochet.
Besides Marketplace, where are you to post the yarn?
Well, I'll post it on Facebook probably, but I'll probably do mystery boxes because I have different types and I need to know, like if somebody wants something, I need to know if they have an allergy because I don't want to put something in there with wool. It would be like all acrylic.
She said, where else were you to post it?
Where I'm going to post it?
Other than Marketplace.
I'm going to post it on Marketplace, on my Facebook page, and I don't know if I'm going to post it on Homemade with Love or not. I don't want anybody to think that we are begging for anything, because I have heard somebody say out there that we're always needing something. We always try to help other people. We always donate blankets, hats, scarves, lapgans, shawls. We donate to the NICU and the whole nursery at the hospital. We make various sizes so we can go from NICU all the way up to the larger babies. And then we donate to the cancer center because we know that so many people lose their hair. My mother is a cancer survivor. Blaine's grandmother on her daddy's side is a cancer survivor. Her stepmother that passed away in December had survived breast cancer for a few years, and my daddy passed away from cancer. So that is very near and dear to my heart. And I use, very soft yarn for that. And we also donate to the homeless. Blaine and I like, and a lot of people say it's dangerous, but we like to go out and hand it out to people, and they don't know that we made it. We just hand it out to them because they need something warm out there. We have a home, we have heat, we have food, we have warmth, we have each other as a family here. And those people, a lot of them out there, they just don't have. And they appreciate when you give them something and you just say, hey, God loves you. We love you. And we're praying for your situation to get better. Y'all know if I could home these people, I would. If I had that kind of money, I would build a homeless shelter and I'd be trying to help them get on their feet. But right now, things are happening in our life that we cannot control. And like I said, I'm not upset about it. I'm just having to get through this rough patch. So,
Thunder, if you want to, you can add us on Facebook as friends.
Yes,
so you
absolutely.
Can message us if you want. Just Loretta Underwood, Blaine Baldwin.
Absolutely.
If anybody does want any of this stuff, y'all can private message either one of us, or you can comment on this video.
I'm putting it back in the tote because I keep it clean. I do my best to keep my yarn put up. So y'all know we've done giveaways, and I hope to do that in the future too. When we get all this medical stuff straight and we can get our finances and all straight, I'm going to do more giveaways because I love doing it.
We want to get back to where we were,
right,
to our normal.
Like last year, I gave away 5 boxes for my birthday when I turned 50. So I'm 51 now, and I didn't get to do a giveaway this year, but I really wanted to. So I want to get back to doing that. So anyway, that's enough talk about us. Y'all tell me how y'all are doing. But I have got to get Jordan started in her bath, so I will be back in just a minute. Let y'all visit with Blaine because Blaine didn't get to be here on the last live unless you visit with her for a little bit, and I will be back. So Teresa, we can. Blaine will try to take pictures of everything.
Okay, Thunder, you didn't hear it. It's Loretta Underwood and Blaine Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Yep, Katie's doing her first knit shawl. She's
awesome. Katie, that's one of the things I want to do in 2020 is learn to knit. Even if it's just simple knit without the fancy stuff, I want to be able to control those needles. Blaine's tried to teach me, and I haven't got it yet.
We're going to get there.
I did give up, and I shouldn't have given up, but Jordan's a good teacher too. And Jordan always jokes with Blaine that Blaine taught her how simple knit, and then
now she
has better tension control than Blaine does. So they're like rivaling over that. So maybe between the two of them, they can teach me simple. And also, I read crochet patterns really good, but I don't know knit patterns.
Yeah, we've got
So-
some crochet, not crochet, some circular needles, Katie.
Right.
But she's got to get her in the shower. I've got to get my little one in the bed. So
We can probably do a live if y'all want us to this coming weekend.
it's okay, Thunder. It's fine.
Lamia didn't go to her daddy's this weekend because her sisters are sick, and everybody in the world I think is passing the gunk around.
Hi, Daddy Gil. We're actually about to get off of here. You can watch the replay.
So this next weekend, she's gonna get to go to her daddy's if everybody's feeling well. So Blaine will have the free time to do a live without Mia trying to come in and get on camera because we know she don't need to be on camera. So anyway,
Good night, Sandy.
thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it, and I love all of you. And
even if you don't want anything for this video, if you could
If
just share the video.
just share the video and pray. I mean, if you believe in prayer, I do. I believe in prayer, and that is the best thing. I know the Lord's going to see us through this, and I know that we're going to get on our feet. And like I said, we don't ask for help. We try to help, but also I humble myself in front of the Lord and accept help from Him if He uses somebody that can help us. If nobody can help us other than prayer, that is so appreciated because that's all we ask for.
That's right, Katie. Prayer and numbers.
Right. We just wanted to let y'all know that we do have these items. These were items that Blaine found in my stuff. She's always finding stuff. I can't hide anything from her.
Thank you, Melissa.
Y'all know that she calls me out whenever she finds yarn, and I don't hide it. I just forget about where it's at.
Kathleen said call her tomorrow.
Okay. Jordan has a doctor's appointment in the morning, and then Mia has speech therapy, so it'll be probably in the afternoon. I love all of you. Jordan's waiting on me to help her with her bath, and it's 10 o'clock our time, so I need to get her bathed and get her in the bed. And Jordan needs hers too. She has been very sick, running fever that we don't know where it's coming from because there's no other symptoms other than she has like 3 little spots on her arm. The doctor said it's not bites, but they seem to be something viral. She doesn't seem to be contagious. None of the rest of us have caught it or anything, but we don't know where that fever's coming from. And as you know, we battle keeping up her weight. She did make it back up to 92.8 pounds a little over a week ago, and we were very proud of that. She gained a pound in a week by us tripling her protein shakes. But now that she has been having this temperature issue for the last week, her weight's dropping because she doesn't feel like eating as much. So now we're just praying our way through that. So I appreciate your prayers on that note because some of you know and some of you don't know. Jordan is a special needs 18-year-old. And she loves all of y'all. She loves to be on camera, but there is an issue with her being on camera because even though she's 18, she looks like she's like 13. And we don't want anybody, thinking that she is younger than she really is and get in trouble.
Yeah.
We have even considered for her benefit of letting her share her life, of starting her own channel to just share the things that she loves and
Hi, Angie.
Making other people aware of the things that she goes through that they may be going through too, that they might could communicate with her or, associate with what she's going through and the things that she loves to do, like her crochet and her knitting and her painting. So, I mean, I've considered that not to exploit her, but to have her own channel of just things that she likes to do and things that she's going through that somebody else may be going through. That's very difficult. I don't know if I'll do that. I don't know how that would turn out with YT. And I don't want anybody to think that Jordan is being exploited when it's something that a friend of ours
Aw.
had mentioned, and I think that she would love doing it.
We'll have to let her call or see her.
Angie, I knew that was coming up very soon, but it snuck up on me. But Blaine is going to be letting her call on. You just private message her and let her know when it's a good time, and she can call and let them speak on camera.
Yeah.
I thank you all for being in here. Those of you that have helped us in the past, I cannot tell you enough how much that you are appreciated and that the help has been appreciated. And I'm humbled by what's going on in our lives right now. The Lord has a way of humbling somebody. Let's just say I'm humbled. After the heart attacks on Christmas Day, Blaine and my other two girls, my older girls, lost their stepmother on Christmas Day. And then almost losing Jordan on the 27th to anaphylactic shock. I'm very humbled. Some of you knew that, some of you didn't. But that's what has been going on in our lives. And that's what we're trying to pick up the pieces and move on from. And I have a lot of traveling. That's my doctor about my seizures is 4 hours away, one way. So that's an 8-hour trip. And then Jordan has to go 2.5 hours one direction, one way to her doctors. She has 11 doctors. So that's why I said, prayer is appreciated. If that's all you can do, that's all we ask is pray for us. If you can, share the live stream so that somebody can catch us on the replay. If you're interested in any of the items, private message me. You can friend me on Facebook. Some of you don't have Facebook. I don't know how they could reach us if they don't have Facebook.
Email.
Yeah, you can email me, and that would be lorettaunderwood@gmail.com.
Or you can email me because she doesn't check her email.
I'm sorry, lorettaunderwood2015@gmail.com.
And my email is in the comments in case she doesn't answer.
Blaine opens my email all the time.
I do not. I do not open your email. I just tell you when you get an email.
Her phone pinged yesterday, and I picked it up, and it was like my email there said I had a notification. I said, Blaine, why are you getting my emails?
It's because we're both attached to the YouTube channel, so that attaches me to her email. And I get to tell her when she gets an email because she doesn't look at it.
Is Anna still in the room?
I don't know.
Anna, if you're still in here, I really enjoyed y'all's video. I'm glad to see you back.
And everybody, I'm sorry I haven't made an appearance in a while. Just after going through everything through the holidays, I just haven't felt like talking to
Right.
people.
I mean, we look kind of rough tonight.
I'm trying to get back in the groove. I just now started back on crocheting. I didn't crochet for a few weeks. So I'm trying to get back in the groove.
I haven't even brushed my hair tonight, y'all. I shampooed it and then towel dried it. And so I probably look a mess. But that's life too.
You look no worse than me.
I fell today, and I hurt areas that I don't want to mention, and my leg on the left side.
And I fell 3 days ago. I fell up our steps.
If you can understand Blaine falling up the steps rather than down the steps.
Up the brick.
And this is what's so crazy, y'all. And I've got to go. But I was on the porch telling her that the porch light had blown and I need to get a bulb in there. She was coming up the steps and her toe caught on the first step and she fell. And she's got, we thought right here she had broke her arm.
I've got a big spot where
there you go. There it is.
All my weight went down on this arm. So about this big on this leg, and then I've got this spot on this arm.
I witnessed her fall, but I couldn't reach down and grab her in time. And I thought she had hit her face.
I don't think you could have caught me anyway.
I don't think I could. I would have tumbled down on top of her. And I witnessed that. And then when I fell today, I fell in the dining room. She was in the living room, which is the doorway of here's the dining room and here's the living room. And she saw me fall. She couldn't get to me in time. So I'm like, okay, you've witnessed me falling and I've witnessed you falling. This is just strange. This doesn't normally happen.
It is painful, Teresa. It bruised all this muscle because when I fell, instead of falling like on flat bricks, I hit the edge, like the corner of the steps. So I hit the corner of the bricks, and all my weight went on this arm. So it's pretty bruised, and it's still kind of swollen in that spot. Still gonna be right there, and it hurts, but I can still use it.
Some of y'all will not believe it. You would have to be here and see our life to realize since September of 2019, it has been nonstop things happening.
Yes.
That is unbelievable. It's like we need somebody to follow us around with a camera to catch this stuff because it looks and sounds tragic, but then afterwards we laugh.
Yeah.
Because
Cynthia, I did end up going to urgent care that night to make sure my arm wasn't broken because it was stunned for a while that I couldn't even lift my arm up. I just holding it like this for hours until it finally got to where it could move. But it's not broken.
I was upset because I couldn't help her up, and I called my daughter, which is not even a mile down the road, to come down here. And y'all, she comes speeding down here and got when you hit that grass because it had been raining, you just slide, and she like slid. And I'm going, I thought she was gonna come on up to the porch where Blaine was laying at the end of the steps.
Mom had told her the porch light was on, so she was getting up closer. Her headlights would be on me, and she could help me up.
But then the same thing happened today when I fell. She called down there, and her sister was going to see her daddy, which is about 45 minutes away. But my niece and her husband were down there, and their car broke down. So they were like walking to my house really fast to help me get up out of the floor and get some ice packs on my leg and my bum. There you go. Y'all know where I got hurt. I fell. We're trying to unpack, and I fell on two boxes. And one of the boxes had some canned food in it, which, wow.
It's not forgiving.
No, it's not forgiving. And the other boxes, praise the Lord, were yarn. So,
but yeah, it's been nonstop, one thing after another. After everything that happened on Christmas Day and then Jordan going to the hospital, after that, we were thinking things were going to calm down, and then all of us went through the flu.
Right.
2 at a time. It got Jordan first, and then she got over it, and then me and Mia got it, and we got over it, and then it went her, and now she's over it.
Well, we were staying at my daughter Amy's, and
it's been
her boys had it. Then her husband got it. Then Jordan got it. Then we got moved in here. Blaine and Mia got it, and then I got it. And I've probably been I'm getting over it, I'm gonna say, because I did
Katie.
have a little temperature today. But y'all just have to be here to see the stuff. What is it? Fell up steps with a ceramic yarn bowl and bruised. Oh, Katie!
I had my arm like this, so I just got my arm. That sounds really painful, Katie.
Blaine had something breakable in her hands when she fell, and she saved it. And I'm like, oh, thank goodness, but I'm sorry you got hurt.
I did.
Most of y'all know me, and I've told some people in the live, and it doesn't bother me whatsoever that I can't even say it.
You want me to tell them? You want me to tell them?
My teeth are not real.
Do you want me to tell them why I had them in my hand? Okay, here we go. So earlier in the day, when we were in the car,
I got to put Jordan in the tub.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
one of the medicines they have her own makes her nauseous sometimes. So she got nauseous and started to get sick, and she had to take them out while we were in the car. So she wrapped them up in a napkin and she laid them down on the cup holder because she thought she was going to be able to put them back in. And then we got home and we came in and she forgot she left them in the car. So when I went back out that night for groceries, they were still in there. She said, when you get home, bring my teeth in. So I got home and I'm walking up to the steps. I've got like my drink in my arm and like my purse and then her teeth in the napkin. And that's when I was walking up the steps and I fell And all that went through my head, I don't know why, my arm didn't extend to catch myself because all this stuff was in my arm. And I was thinking, oh no, if I drop her teeth, they're going to break. And these things are expensive. So when I fell, instead of trying to catch myself, I held on to her teeth, which I ended up kind of dropping. They didn't get broke. And I was laying on the ground just like, oh, my arm. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, are your teeth okay? Please tell me I didn't break your teeth. So she was laughing. She's like, I'm not worried about my teeth. Are you okay? And I was just sitting there thinking, like, those are expensive teeth. You know, I was thinking, my insurance will pay if I broke my arm. They won't pay if I broke your teeth. So I felt so terrible. I thought I done broke them. And she said, no, they're fine. So now everybody's been picking on me that I nearly broke my arm protecting my mother's teeth. So that's how we look back and find the hilarity in it.
Did you tell him?
I did. I could have broke my arm, but I saved your teeth. It's okay. I'm noble.
Right. And I was going, Blaine, are you okay? Are you okay? She said, Mom, check your teeth and see if they're broke. I said, I'm not worried about my teeth. I'm worried about you. But then I did. They were wrapped in a napkin, and I checked them like they're fine. But that was so hilarious that she was more concerned about my teeth than she was herself. I know y'all got a kick out of that. But life is funny. And you just got to laugh at yourself and keep going.
Almost.
What?
Oh, I was visiting my mom yesterday in the care facility she lives in. Cleaned up the big shelf. Couldn't see what the thing was picked up. Some lady's back of broken false teeth. Oh, goodness.
I mean to laugh. That's horrible. If you
Exactly, Anna. That's what I told her. She said, my teeth can be replaced. I'm like, no. If I break my arm, my insurance will pay for it. If I break your teeth, that's a lot of money we got to put out.
My teeth, now the first set was like a little under $1,000, but I didn't wait long enough. If any of y'all have false teeth, you don't have to tell me because some people are embarrassed about talking about it. But your gums have to shrink to get the right fit, and they didn't wait till my gums were shrinking down enough to get a good fit. So they ended up a few months after getting them, they ended up being too large for my mouth. So I had a new set made. And the new set, I took them a picture of my graduation picture when I graduated high school because I had never seen this doctor before. And they had them specially made. And they were $4,000.
Yeah.
And I get adjustments. I get adjustments as many times as I need it. So
I mean, it was to break some $4,000 teeth.
It was worth it if you don't want to walk around without teeth, and some people have to do that. But I was able to get it on payments, so I don't have that kind of money to come up with all at one time. But still, they fit and they look like mine did when I was in high school. The reason I had to have all mine pulled was I have vasovagal syncope. A lot of people have never heard of that, but it's where your vagus nerve, which is the main artery that goes through your head, through your heart, down through your colon, pinches off with spasms and it makes you pass out. And I have fallen many times, like face first, onto hardwood floors and on the concrete. And so all this has been stitched up, and then my teeth broke and shifted to the left. And so they just kept putting pressure on each other until eventually I had to have them pulled. And I had 27 left that were shoving on each other and breaking. So it was just easier at the time. And I suggest if you can take care of your teeth and not get dentures, that's the best way to be. But if you do end up getting dentures, it's difficult. There are things that you can't eat and stuff by having false teeth. So My diet's definitely changed.
Speaking of diet, y'all know I've been going to taekwondo classes since August,
Jeannie got a
and I was hoping to lose weight by going to taekwondo, and so far since August I'm down 12 pounds, so it works. I'm hoping to get down to my goal weight, but I need to lose about 30 more to get there. But I'm just glad that I'm losing any at all.
Oh, Anna. You know, Cynthia, I've lost 9. Or, yeah, 9. I'll get to weigh at the doctor again tomorrow. Kathleen, it is worth it if you can keep them. I bet it did scare you, Anna.
Thank y'all. I've been trying to lose weight. I've been trying to like do the taekwondo and watch my eating more. I still eat what I want, but I eat smaller portions.
I need to lose weight, but I wasn't trying. The 9 pounds had been since I had those heart attacks Christmas Day. And of course,
to adjust diet.
Yeah, my eating habit has changed, and also I had been suffering since September, and the doctors couldn't figure out what was going on, and found out that I just last week.
Yes, last week.
That I have a bacteria in my stomach. That's why I'm on the very strong antibiotics. I'm on two kind, and one of them is like so strong, it's what makes me nauseous. So that's why I'm taking my teeth out in the van and wrapped them in a napkin because I have to take Zofran for the nausea, and anything that I put in my mouth at that time of nausea gags me. So, yeah. And Blaine ended up saving them.
And I told her, she was like, "I'm sorry, I have to take them out." I told her, "Don't bother me. I don't care. I don't care if you got teeth or not."
I don't like for people to see me without them, but it's not a, what would you call it? What's the right word? Vanity thing. It's not a vanity thing. You can actually understand me better when I have my teeth in because I don't talk very well without them.
Melissa, they did find out what caused them. It was she has weak valves on her heart, which I can't tell you the word. It's a Japanese word, but it means broken heart syndrome, where the valves on your heart are just weakened. So she's actually on a medicine now to strengthen her heart.
I was trying to learn that word. No, that's on Jordan's wheelchair. I was trying to learn that word, and I did. It's Takatsubo?
Something like that.
I think it's like Takatsubo.
But it means it translates to broken heart syndrome. And that's what it is. It's weakened valves.
A Japanese doctor is the one that discovered it, and it is called broken heart syndrome. Diana has a different accent than us, so we are always picking at her about using your R's, like a pirate. My grandkids don't get scared, but they're trying to pull theirs out. They're like, mine won't come out.
Mia actually went to the bathroom when they was trying to put her teeth in her mouth, and she couldn't get them to.
She did.
She's like, "I want to wait." Was that those won't fit in your mouth?
She did, because my cup was.
But it wasn't like out of her mouth. They were like in the cup. You know, they were clean.
Yeah, they were getting the cleaner.
But she got them out. Was trying to put them in her mouth.
Now, Blaine's grandmother on her daddy's side, I was married to her daddy for 8.5 years. We had been together 9.5 years, and did not know until more than halfway through our marriage that his mother had false teeth on top and bottom, until she was in the bathroom putting her makeup on. And when I was carrying Blaine, I had to go really quick. So I had to go in the bathroom on her when she was putting her makeup on, and she started talking to me, asking me, was I okay? And I looked at her and I'm like, I didn't know you had dentures. She said, yes, she had never let anybody see her without them.
I'm just gonna have to go in there.
My other two kids that are older than Blaine and other family members that I have had a seizure in front of them, and it'd be a very large seizure. And also, I think it was 2015. We were at a family Christmas party at my mother's, 15 or 16, and I got a Tostito caught in my throat, and it actually cut my breath off
That
because
was 17.
17.
Yes.
I could not get my breath. My things like that is hard to break down. And a piece got lodged in my throat, and my mother said I was choking, and my two brothers were trying to do the Heimlich on me, which one of them only has one arm that's usable. So they were trying to do the Heimlich on me, and I just fell to my knees, and I started to fall over because I wasn't getting any air, and Blaine had to reach in and pull my teeth out. And, this is in front of the whole family.
Yeah.
And then she has people go, I couldn't do that. I just couldn't do that. And she's like, well, my mother's life depended on it. It doesn't bother me. They're plastic.
One of my sisters, she's like, I'm like, take these and put them. She's like, okay.
Some people, it just creeps them out. Or
I don't care. If somebody's choking and they got false teeth, I'm going to reach in there and grab them out because I don't want them to choke on them.
Right. Because
or if she's having a seizure, I don't mind just reaching in there and grabbing them.
They can become dislodged.
Because she has told me, the reason I didn't want to break her teeth, she has told me, she's like, if I'm in a seizure and my teeth start coming out, do not let them hit the ground. Do not let my teeth get broken.
Yeah. I don't have another $4,000 to get them replaced.
Oh my goodness, Katie. Ow.
Ooh.
Looks painful.
That bruise does look painful.
Ooh.
You used your extra denture to tease
her mom. Extra
denture. Oh, your mom's extra. The ones I had were that were too big. I threw them away because I knew they'd never fit anybody else. And Blaine was picking with me about giving them to her. And then she said, well, you know what? If you go before me, just leave me the ones you have now. So I can tell people I've got my daddy's eyes and my mom's teeth.
Yeah. And everybody says
that could be true.
Everybody says we look so much alike and our faces are shaped the same. When I lose mine, maybe hers will fit me.
Who knows?
And then I won't have to put out $4,000 for some teeth. Hey, you do what you got to do.
Hey, I've heard of people doing that. Nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just going to have to go in there and help her get ready for bed.
Yeah, it's 10:26 here, and she's got to get Mia in the bed. And I've got to get Jordan out of the tub. We love y'all. It's been fun. Now y'all might know too much about us that you didn't want to know.
You can read it right here, Mom. So,
well, Katie, I'm glad you can get a laugh out of it because we do too.
Don't lean that far back when you read and they're going to see up your nose.
Oh, and I have to use my bifocals when I'm looking
so
at the
like
camera.
This.
If I'm looking through here, I can't see y'all. I have to.
But the way
so if I look like I'm stubbing my nose up at y'all, I apologize. It's because I need the bifocals.
I'm just saying.
And look, when I look down the phone, I'm like, I got to back up.
You go up there like this.
Good night, y'all. Y'all have a blessed night, and we love you. Thanks for coming in here. We really do love y'all. And just pray for us, and we'll be praying for you in return. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.